Alrighty guys, you know what's coming. It is time for the Beast Handler review. We have gone through each tier of the Beast Handler. We have tested out their different strengths and weaknesses through different types of balloons. And it's to come down to this. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. First of all, I have to say, the Beast Handler was a roller coaster. On one hand, it was great, but on one hand, it's also really expensive and pretty bad. But it's great, but it's not. But it's a whole mess of stuff. Okay, so like, yeah, hold on. Let me get the placement first, and then I'll start this stuff. Okay, I don't know. Let's try that. I don't even really know at this point. Okay, so start off with the 000, the base Beast Handler, which is actually so incredibly awful. Okay, spaced in group ceramics, okay, maybe, but then like around 32 to 38, efficiency of 6. Doesn't sound like much, but honestly, for the compared to other towers, I'm gonna say that compared to other towers, that is not good at all. You know, I can't. That's just not good. Now the top path. This is all the fishies, the fishy stuff, right? They honestly, they're actually pretty good. What the heck? Excuse me. I want to merge. Thank you. Yes. 11 out of 24, and then say we're gonna merge you as well. We're just gonna try and get some good beasts. Okay, so top half starts off pretty sucky. Okay, I mean usually the first tier's not that great, and then it just gets not exponentially, but it just gets way better. Third, fourth, fifth tier, amazing. Second tier, it's better. Actually, between second and third tier, there's a small difference. It's not a big difference, which I thought was very interesting. Ooh. Ah, no! Shoot! Wow, that sucks. Maybe I'm gonna have to get more beasts. More beasts! I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Here, let's get some middle paths, too. I don't know, I'm just throwing random stuff down at this point. I'm just hoping something's gonna stick, you know? Here, let's actually merge you there. Okay. In this big mess of beasts all over the place, that we're going to jungle drums, actually, because that's just great. Yes. Anyway, back to what we're supposed to be doing. So yes, it does get a lot better. So, a lot of people tend to complain that the Beast Handler is super expensive, and goodness, they're not wrong. But it is not bad. For the power it's delivering, it's okay, because round-wise, right, first tier is still 32 to 38. That's just, okay, that's there. But then it gets to around like 40, 50s, 80s, and then to 138 for the fifth tier, which is absolutely insane. And then max beast power every single time it's it's more than 10 rounds, sometimes even up to 20 rounds increase. So yeah, you know it's good. You know it's good. Where is the other one? There it is. Yeah, you were actually gonna have it right here. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Okay. So, and then, cost-wise, yes, it's super expensive, okay? To get a max beast 5th tier, you need over $100,000. Over $100,000. It's insane. Okay? Even just to get the base 5th tier, it's over $60,000. Which doesn't sound like too much for a 5th tier, but considering it's $60,000 plus the fact that you have 4 towers down in order to get it, it's not the best. Efficiency-wise, overall, it's pretty good. Like, obviously, first and second tiers, those are always really low. There's not much of a comparison there. You know, between 10 for the first tier, 33 for the second tier. Like, okay, sure. But the third tier is where it usually starts to get interesting, and this time the third tier is 63. It's good. Fourth tier is almost 200. That's like okay. And the fifth tier is at 440, which is super good. And there's no talk about cross paths. The cross paths literally don't matter because, well, all the cross paths do is give you another beast. There's nothing. It does absolutely nothing. So for the purpose of this test, cross paths didn't matter, basically. Where is that little fishy? Why is there just this random? Oh, there we go. I knew something was wrong. Okay. So that's the top path. Now we got the middle path. Middle path, first tier, kind of the same thing. Ceramics all across the board. A little bit more rounds before it loses a life. Still cheap. Great efficiency. Sure. All right. Why not? That's pretty good. We're gonna go into free play because I'm not done yet. All right. Here we go. We're just gonna keep going until we lose, or I'm done talking, whichever comes first. Which I think is gonna be losing, but we'll see. Anyway. Second tier, third, fourth, fifth, going forward, it's kind of the same thing as the top path. It has a very similar trend. It just gets stronger and stronger consistently, which is amazing. Actually, let's put a perma brew here. There we go. That's gonna make it a little bit better, I hope. Anyway, round wise. So, like I said, the first tier only a little bit more lives, a little bit more rounds before losing a life, but not that much more. Second tier doesn't get that much better unless it's max beast power. It's like 40 and then 58 for beast power. Third, and then again, every single time it bumps up. Third tier is 54, fourth tier is 81, fifth tier 112, knowing that this is not, yeah, okay, DDTs, yeah. Knowing that it's not max beast power. Yeah. And then, actually, let's do, okay, let's do this. I'm just gonna do an easy game. Hold on, and then we're just gonna put a single beast handler down. Probably middle and top path. I'm probably gonna combine both, and then just blast speed run it. Hold on. And by blast speed run, I do not mean like stop talking and just grind. I just mean like we're gonna speed through this. Anyway, so that shows promise. But what to keep in mind, so going back to the actual thing we're doing in this video, cost-wise it's super expensive. Even more so than the top path, because the base 5th tier, just to get the 5th tier in this one, is a whopping $111,000. Give or take, but it's that much, which is insane. Like, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, nobody saw anything. Anyway, and so obviously its efficiency is gonna be worse. That makes sense. So third tier did get to 38 or so, to 30. Oh my gosh! Second tier got to 30. Third tier got to 60 efficiency, which is about the same. Fourth tier is a little bit better at 157, and then fifth tier just whatever it's doing. I don't even know at this point. It's like it's basically 1,000, which is more than double the efficiency of the top path, which in this case is a really, really bad thing. The higher the value, the worse it is. So, that doesn't look too good here. Last but not least, bottom path. Bottom path is the same thing, although for the most part it's a lower power level, but it's the same kind of increase. So second tier is also ceramics, third tier Moabs, fourth tier BFBs, fifth tier BTDs. So it's like one tone down compared to the other towers, but it's still it's still just a great increase over time. Round wise, same thing. Actually, round-wise, it did worse. It was slower at first to get better results, because second tier 30s, third tier also 30s, fourth tier is in the 40s, and then the fifth tier is like early hundreds. So overall, the bottom path is actually a lot worse in terms of popping the rounds than the top and middle path. Although it makes sense because its whole point is to stall, right? It's a better stalling tower than anything else. However, it is also a lot cheaper than the other. Not necessarily than the top path, but it is cheaper than the middle path. for sure. So it does help a little bit. Okay, its efficiencies are worse. Okay, 4th and 5th tier especially, because I feel like it's most important. Oh, DDTs, of course. I feel like those are what's most important, but yeah, it's still 275, 260, 70-ish for the 4th tier, and over 700 for the 5th tier. So overall, Top Bastion is the most efficient by far, but it all depends on what you want to do with it. Honestly, Beast Handler's kind of one of those towers where it's like, it's all kind of all over the place, it's kind of wacky. We have a monkey knowledge. Sure. Anyway, so, yeah. And there's no cross path, so there's no like, oh, this cross path is better. Basically, top path is better. If you're going for Beast Handler, top path is probably the way to go. But they really aren't too different from one another, especially between the top and the middle path, which actually complement each other really well. So if you guys enjoyed this, definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hint, hint, wink, wink, we know what we're doing next video. So definitely stay tuned if you're interested, and I hope you all have a really good day.